You're watching the latest Baseball Prospect Journal draft conversation. Here's your host, Dan Zielinski.
Hey everyone, welcome to this edition of the Baseball Prospect Journal draft conversation. I'm Dan Zielinski of the Baseball Prospect Journal. Today I'm joined with Cameron Cauley of Barbers Hill High in Texas. Cameron, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. I appreciate you taking time to do this interview with me again. It's always great to catch up. I guess first off, for the people who don't know you or haven't watched you play, or maybe didn't read the article I wrote about you in the fall, just tell the viewers who you are as a baseball player.
Yeah, my name's Cam Cauley. As a baseball player, I'm just going out there, try to give it all I got. I'm gonna go out there, cross the line. It's time to play. And the end goal was always trying to win the game. So that's what I'm trying to do, just to better help my team win every single game we can and just play my best game.
Yeah, exactly. And no, that's one thing I like about you a lot is you're not maybe the biggest guy on the field necessarily, but the way you play, the way you go about it is really, really admirable. And obviously you're successful at it. So one reason why you're one of the top guys in the country. And I know when we talked in October, one of your goals between October to the start of your senior season was adding some more weight just so you could impact the ball a little bit more and also help you as well defensively. I guess take me through that, and then also just kind of what you saw from yourself as well as a team throughout your senior season.
Yeah, going into the season, I wanted to gain a little bit of weight, but not like too much just to lose my speed and stuff. Just wanted to gain good weight to keep my speed, but also gain some strength. And I think I did a good job of that. I mean, I got my 60 time down really good. I got way more explosive. And just with gaining a couple, I think I gained about 5 pounds. I was 169, 170 going into like leaving summer. And I came into my season and stayed at 175. So it definitely helped just throughout the season because we had a very long season. Just making it to state and winning our first state title. So it was a lot of fun, and just definitely putting that work in the off season helped a lot.
What was that like for you to end the season and your high school career with a state title?
Yeah, it's something everybody wants, but it was really cool for me to be able to do that and bring in our high school's first ever state title.
Yeah. You're a guy who obviously kind of broke onto the scene in a big way, I guess, last summer and really kind of positioned yourself well going into your senior year. How do you feel like you developed throughout your senior year? How do you feel like you kind of grew your skills throughout your senior season?
Yeah, I definitely thought my game improved a lot. For the offensive side, I think I just found the barrel a lot more than I usually did. And when I found the barrel, the ball was hit a lot harder and went a lot farther. So I definitely account that to my work I put in the off season. And then also base running. I thought I did really good in base running. I might have led the state, but I really don't know yet because the stats haven't came out yet. But I had 52 stolen bags this year. So I think the speed training I did definitely helped a lot. And then unfortunately, I got thrown out one time. I was 52 for 53, but that one throw out, I still regret it. So I got a bad jump and just kept on going. But it was still a close play, but I got out. So that will haunt me for a little bit. But just definitely, the work I put in the off season helped a lot tremendously.
I know obviously you didn't have a junior year with the pandemic, but how many bases did you steal your sophomore year? Do you remember?
I think in the shortened season I only had like 9, maybe 10. I'm pretty sure it was only 9.
Okay. So big increase for you. I guess obviously one of the skills scouts love about you is your above average speed, and with you obviously being a top prospect throughout your senior season, how did you handle the draft attention you received and just kind of the interactions and meetings you had to have with scouts? How was that handling that kind of attention while also focusing on your season?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun just getting all the attention. Every kid wants that. It was really fun. But when the season came, me and my dad and my advisor talked about it. We knew that it was more important for me to go worry about my team. And unfortunately, I knew it was for me. I wanted to go out and win the state championship. So throughout the season, I just worried about just winning every game and trying to help best my team make it to state. And I think I did a good job of that.
Yeah. Your dad played at TCU, played in the White Sox minor league system. What has it been like for your family as well, just to have you experience this draft attention?
Yeah, my dad went through it a little bit, but things are a little different now than they are back then. So we're all learning new things as it goes on, but they're all excited and happy for me, and they're just ready to see what happens.
I want to ask you too, defensively, obviously a shortstop in high school. I know when we talked last, you talked about how you believe you can be a middle infielder, whether that's shortstop, second base at the next level. Do you still feel that way, or do you think with your development you can stick more at shortstop now? Kind of what's your thought process on your defensive
I
position long term?
I mean, I definitely believe I could stick it short. I played it my whole life and never had any trouble with it. I mean, my arm has increased. I've gained a lot of velo, so just working out has definitely helped with my arm. And I know some scouts and just some people have told me that I need to work on my arm, and I've done that. So I mean, I think my glove and just my footwork and just my knowledge of the game can keep me at short.
Have you played other positions very much throughout your high school career?
I mean, the only position I played other than short in high school was third base, but that was only my freshman year. So after that, I just stick that shortstop. But all through summer and my whole life, I played short.
What have you been up to since your high school season ended?
Yeah, I mean, our season ended about 2 weeks ago. So once the season ended, I took probably a week off just to let my body recover, and then starting up this week, I've been working out every day, just trying to get ready for the draft or get ready to go off to college at Texas Tech.
Does it make things easier for you knowing you have Texas Tech in your back pocket?
Oh, of course. I mean, it's just a win-win. If I go to the draft, it's awesome. But if I get to go play for Coach Tadlock and the Texas Tech, just the baseball team, it would be awesome.
What is it about that program that really stood out to you throughout the recruiting process?
I mean, of course, their winning history. They go to Omaha almost every other year. I know they came up short this year, but we'll be able to make a run next year. But for me, it's the coaching staff and just how they treat their players. On my visit, it felt like home right when I walked in. I got to see the facilities and just meeting Coach Tadlock and the whole coaching staff. It was awesome.
Has it set in yet that in a couple of weeks you'll kind of have a more clear picture of what the next step will be for you in terms of your
Yeah,
future?
a little bit. I had a meeting with my advisor and just the whole Ballinger group, just being able to realize what's going on. So at this time, I think it's a little bit too early just to figure out all the things just because of the Omaha and College Road Series. So I think once things go on and it gets closer to that draft, I'll finally figure out what the final step is and what my final decision will be.
Between whether it's preparing for pro ball or preparing for a freshman season, what do you hope to improve on? Obviously, we've talked a lot about your strength, but is there one or two skills you kind of really want to take to the next level?
Definitely some power. I mean, I've definitely gained a lot of power, but just being able to add that fifth tool, uh, to my to my skills. I mean, I feel like I have good speed. I know the game, and I have a good arm and glove. But I feel like if that power gets up a little bit, just to be able to hit more gap shots and maybe hit some more out of the park, it will definitely help my game a lot.
Last question then for you. Obviously, throughout high school, you developed and matured physically. But what has it been like for you to just see your kind of development throughout high school to be in the position you are today as one of the top guys in the country?
I mean, it's been kind of a long journey. I mean, going in my freshman year, I might be giving myself a little bit. I was probably like 5'7", 130, 135. I'll say I was 135. And at that time, I was just a small little kid that could just play and I would be a dirtbag. But coming in my senior year, I'm 5'10" and a half. I'll say 5'11". I'm just going to say 5'11", 5'11", 175. So just seeing that development and just seeing my growth, it's shown also in the weight room, but definitely on the field, just the way my game has improved on speed, just my all around game.
Awesome. Well, Cam, I really appreciate the time. Good luck throughout the draft process and with the decision you'll have to make here in a couple weeks. And
Yes,
hopefully
sir.
we can talk again in the future.
Yes, sir. Thank you.